Welcome back to the channel. Tomorrow we're going riding out in Tiger Mountain, and I'm going to show you tonight what I usually bring out to the trail to eat for my nutrition. It's not the greatest foods, but it's food that I enjoy on the trail and I will actually eat. Especially on longer rides, I get a little tired of just like bars and gels, so I bring, snacks that I would like to eat. So let's take a look. Alright, so tomorrow we're only gonna do maybe a lap or two, so I'm not bringing too many solid foods with me. But what I am gonna bring, I'm gonna bring some Bobo PB&J strawberry flavor. I'm gonna bring some Bin rice crackers. It's a sweet and salty kind of cracker, it's almost like a chip in my opinion. Bringing your classic rice and crispy treat here, and then I got this sort of an Asian rice crispy treat. It's made from wheat flour. And then for the carb mix, I'm going to use the Tailwinds here. I like this stuff pretty well. In the past I've used other carb mix and didn't sit really well with my stomach, but I haven't had issues with the Tailwinds here. So yeah, and for the Tailwinds here, I usually use 2 scoops per bottle. It's not too sweet for the flavor wise, and if it's a light day, I usually just do 1 scoop per bottle. But I think we might go kind of hard on the climb up, so it'll be good energy. For the snacks, I usually put in my hip pack here. In the hip pack, I have my multi-tool tire levers to change out the tube. I'm running tubeless right now, but I do carry a tube on the frame of my bike. And then CO2 with the valve here. And obviously I just put my snacks, kind of divvy it up so it kind of has equal weight on both sides. The nice thing about this hip pack is that it doesn't really sag when you're kind of downhilling. It hugs your waist pretty well. I have other packs in the past where they're just a little loose and they're just like bouncing all around. But this one I have really good success with. I've had it for years, so it hasn't really broken down quite yet, except I have a hole through here. And this is for an extra bottle. I only have 1 frame of one bottle cage on my mountain bike, so having another bottle here is nice. And then in the morning, I'll fill up the 2 bottles. In the morning, I just don't like having it sit overnight. But yeah, this is my little setup.
Yeah, they're ready to roll.
go below speed when it won't find you next. So.
Yeah. You got a little bit lower gear in that?
Yeah.
I mean, if you were doing all the stuff that has to change, then it's hard to get connected. Oh yeah? Yeah. What happened? So, really, you're not getting just